So hey, in this video, E is back again. So in this video, we have to talk about Fear the Walking Dead. I talked a little bit about it in the last video, but this is going to be more in depth because, oh my god. How? How? I mean, how? This guy, Troy, which I'm going to be talking about him throughout this whole video, and what's going on with Fear the Walking Dead, why it's going downhill, and yeah, one thing is, I get that I like his character. I did have a crush on him a little bit. But I mean, what I'm going to be talking about in this video, throughout the video, is the most stupidest thing that they're doing ever. I get that I liked him. I get that I like his character. But I mean, he's dead. They gotta move on. Just like with Nick. Nick is one of my favorite characters. They gotta move on. But I mean, Troy's coming back. Might as well bring Nick back. Might as well bring Carl back. Might as well bring Glenn back. Might as well bring all of these characters back that's dead. And yet, like, how is this guy coming back? I'm just gonna do the intro, then I'm gonna be talking through the whole thing. And I'm gonna show you a few clips, a few things, but yeah.
After telling the show's main protagonist, Madison, that he was the one responsible for leading the zombies to the ranch, Madison bashes Troy's brains in with the hammer before leaving him for dead. What could we say? What goes around comes around, Troy.
And also, this is Troy after he got hit in the head very hard with a hammer more than once, getting drowned in the water. How is he able to get out of that? And two, like, some people say, like, how is he gonna be able to, like, wash ashore? How would he be washed ashore if he's underground? He's underground with nowhere to go. And yeah, I'm gonna be talking about this scene right here and season 3. And I'm gonna be showing you more stuff soon. And this is what I was talking about a little bit in the last video. How is he alive at this point? Like, I'm gonna be showing you a clip, like probably it's him, maybe not, in the last episode that released, but it's not showing his head. It's just literally like showing his hand. He's doing stuff. It shows the hammer that he got killed with, quote unquote killed. But yeah, I'm gonna be coming back to that. Anyways, how would he be alive? Like, you see his head opened up, like you basically see his brain there, and yet he's drowned there. And let's talk a little bit about Troy. Troy is one of the main characters in season 3. He was just a main character in the whole season, and this was his only season that he appeared in. He has a brother and a father. His brother was pretty much hooking up with Alicia, my other favorite character. Nick and Alicia were my 2 top favorite characters on Fear, which basically they're both gone now. And yeah, now they're bringing back Troy. Yes, one of my favorite characters. It would be kind of close to one of my number 1 favorite character lists. Like it's Nick and Alicia are both the tie, like top 1. Troy is number 2. Definitely. Like, he's one of the top favorite characters. I did have a crush on him too. I have a crush on Nick and Alicia. And yet the thing is, he gets whacked in the side of the head with a hammer. One time, I get. Like, he looked at Madison. Like, Troy looked at Madison and still, like, he's still moving around. But yet, he got hit the second time harder than the first time. He's obviously dead. Obviously. And yet, right here, I'm going to show you the clip real quick from the last episode. That was in the outro, like, at the very end. And I'll be talking about that scene. And then after that, I'm going to be talking about the whole, like, little sneak peek thing that they showed. But yeah.
81 minutes north, 81 degrees, 10 minutes west. We will find you. We will do our best to reunite you with your children. We'll make up for all the damage Padre did to you. I repeat, my name is Madison Clark. If you can hear this message, you're in a territory Padre once patrolled. Padre has fallen. They are no longer a threat to you or your children. If you lost a child, if you think they might have been taken, come to the following coordinates.
Now let's talk about some new stuff from Season 8 about Troy and the rumors and everything. At first, before this whole scene came out and before all this is all happening, at first it was all rumors. Like, it was all like, Troy is coming back, Troy may be coming back. That's one thing, that's all rumors. Like, it's not real. Like just someone could be theorizing and someone could be talking about something. But yet, one of the actors, like, they do this, like, takeovers of the Walking Dead Instagram page. One of the pictures, they showed a picture of, like, the chairs and all that, and they showed a chair in the background right next to Luciana, the actor. It shows in the chair, Troy. Oh. Who else do we know that's Troy? Oh. Troy Oda. The whole thing that we talked about from Season 3. That he got whacked in the head and the side of the hammer. And yet in that scene, that's the exact hammer that he got hit with in the head. It's obviously him. It's leading up to him. And why would they leak it? They showed him, like, they showed his chair. Like his cat's name on the chair. Like, he's there filming. That's one thing, like, them filming him there is one thing, like, because a flashback. It could be, a hallucination. It could be, like, anything like that. But, I mean, the stuff that I'm going to be talking about here now is going to be... Fear the Walking is becoming really stupid. I gotta calm down a little bit and then talk. But yeah, they showed a map also from Texas, and he's at the Broke Joe Ranch, like he's from. They announced that he went to the dam, which he got hit in the side of his head, and yet now he's listening to Madison on the radio. Why is he listening to Madison on the radio? Why does he have Alicia's hand on thing? He probably hurt her or something. And why does he have the same exact hammer that he got quote-unquote killed with? Could you think of anything else? Like, it would be kind of stupid if it's someone that we don't know at all. Like, if we don't know them, and that he has the same exact hammer that Madison killed Troy with. Like, this is just what if. Like, if the chair wasn't there, and it's like all this stuff is not happening. What if it was just a new character? It would be kind of confusing. Because one, they have the hammer that Troy got killed with. They got Alicia's arm, acting like that he knows Alicia. And he's listening to Madison. And he leaves, and that's where it ends off. Think about it. Why would he be listening to Madison, writing down, like, a thing, like, on the notepad? He walks to, like, a thing, like, he passes by a map, and he's there. Like, it shows, like, where he went. And they show a hammer. How... Sorry that I'm repeating some stuff, but I mean, this is why I started to not like Walking Dead stuff anymore. I do like some stuff. Like, when it comes to certain things, I will always like Walking Dead. Walking Dead was a childhood thing when I was a kid. But then, will I hate some stuff from Walking Dead now? Yes, definitely. Like I'm growing up now. Like, there's gonna be stuff that I don't like. Like before I was a kid, that's one thing. I liked Walking Dead, I liked Walking Dead. But now the stuff that's in Walking Dead in general that I do not like Like, just like with the Rick show that's coming out. I will not be watching that show because it has Rick. I don't like Rick. And yet, the thing is, they're pretty much resurrecting a character from season 3. They got hit in the side of the head. You see his brain coming out. And he's there underground with water going on top of him. And yet all this stuff is connecting. The chair was there. The map. The hammer. Madison talking on the radio. And then Alicia's on. Everything is all connecting to Troy coming back. And now I'm going to be talking about some even newer stuff, which we haven't seen before. And yet, like, we only see a side of his face. Which, it looks exactly like Troy. I'm going to be talking about that first, and then I'm going to be talking about some other stuff. But yeah, my face may not be in the video anymore because it's going to be all newer stuff, and it's all going to be like clips, and I'm going to be talking over the photos. But I mean, there's some stuff. Like I just get if a character's unknown and we don't see their body. That's one thing. But we saw Troy's body. We saw him die. We saw him get hit. We saw him underwater. We saw him die. That's the only thing that I really comes down to. And yet they're resurrecting a character from the dead. I still like his character. I still like everything about him, but I mean, he is coming back, resurrecting him. Like, oh hey, bring Carl back, one of my all-time favorite characters. I had a crush on him too. Bring him back. Oh hey, bring Glenn back. He got bashed in the head with a bat by Negan. He got hit in the side of the head with the hammer. Bring Glenn back. Like, bring Carl back. He only got shot in the head and he got bit in the side by a zombie. And now they're doing this whole, cure thing with radiation. What if they use radiation and they bring him back? And because Troy is, got hit in the side of the head. You can bring Carl back and heal that and then after that get rid of his bite. There's all this stuff happening. And yes, this is gonna be a long video. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff happening with Fear the Walking Dead. A lot, at first it was good. It was a pretty good show up until season 4, until Nick died. Then after that, it was just an okay show. At first, it was great. It was good. Then until Nick died, the whole show was about Madison, Nick, and Alicia, the Clark family. And yet you pretty much take that all away. And for about 3 full seasons, more like, it was literally just Alicia that was left from the Clark family. And yet she was barely in it at all. Only 6 episodes in season 7. But yet, Morgan was in all 16 episodes or whatever amount of episodes, 15, 16. It's outrageous what's happening. And then yet now I gotta talk about newer stuff because now it's already 8 minutes of me talking about this. But yeah, let me move on, talk about the new stuff.
To think about bringing all these stories, all these character journeys, well, where did they start?
So this is the one thing that has everyone talking. Madison is mad at some guy right here, which looks exactly like Troy. His hair, side view. And yet this has everyone talking. Oh hey, Troy's back, Troy's this, Troy's that. The car that we see crash before, it shows on the inside of the car. That looks exactly like Troy too. There was another scene where you see Madison next to Troy. And it's most likely after this, since she was mad here. But then in that scene, you see them together and then after that, this bridge breaks, and they're both there, they're together, Troy and Madison. And yet here, most likely that happens after this, and then after that, after the talk with Strand too. And yet, here's something too. Here's this. Why in the fucking hell did they show Troy getting hit in the hammer again? Here. And yet, right when he said, and where did it start? Like, they want to do, like, the whole storyline, and they want to do, like, bring back, like just old Fear, because then Fear is coming to an end. And yet, they show Troy getting hit in the head with the hammer. The hammer was in the video clip that we already saw before, in like a little, like, sneak peek. Well, not a sneak peek thing. It was at the end of last episode that released. And yet, why did we see the hammer? Why did he say, coming full circle, coming where they started and into now? And yet, they show him getting hit in the head. It's all connecting. Madison, like, things there. Madison came back. The hammer. It's everything is connecting to the hammer, the map, Alicia's arm, and the chair that the actor posted. It's all connecting to Troy. Because look, let's just say I gotta show my face one more time. But yeah, the video's almost done, but I just gotta connect everything together. But after you saw everything, why would he be coming back? Look, let's just say, like, the connections is because the hammer. Why would they show him getting hit in the hammer again, and yet at the end of the episode that we just saw, like the last week's episode, the other week or whatever, it's been a few Sundays, Thursdays if you watch AMC Plus, why would the hammer be there? The hammer is connecting it all. Madison hit Troy in the side of the hammer, and she threw the hammer onto the floor. The hammer connects everything together. The hammer's back around. She threw it on the ground back in that season. And yet now even more things are connecting. The map. It's where he went. Why is he writing stuff down, and why is he listening to Madison? There's stuff, like, there that he knows Madison. Who else knows Madison? Troy Otto, Alicia, Strand, Danielle. Everyone that's there right now knows Madison. Everyone else is dead that she knew. Like, the whole, like, stadium, they all got killed. Like, the only thing that you can really think about is a Tobias from the very first season, which he was only in one episode or 2 episodes, I think. And yet, he was never mentioned again. And now this is all connecting to Troy, because the hammer, like I'm saying again, Alicia's arm is right there. Who knows Alicia? Who knows Madison? Who knows the two of them together? Troy knows both of them. Who knows, like... But yeah, I can't really speak too much, because if the video is over 20 minutes, it could be over 20 minutes now. If the video is over 20 minutes, it's hard to upload. But yeah, this is a long talk. This is a lot, but I finally made a video on it before the show came back on. But I mean, today is still June. I'm going to be watching Walking Dead City. I can only make one whole video after the show is done. I get that I made a teaser trailer reaction. I did not make a video on the main trailer itself, because it wasn't out yet by the time I was making videos. And yeah. Thing is, this is all about Troy and all that, and Fear the Walking Dead. I'm going to be making a Dead City video at the end of the season. That's what I was saying. And yeah, that's the end of it. I don't want to say things over and over again, but I mean, it's the hammer. It's the chair that the actor posted. It's Alicia's arm. Yeah, I gotta stop. But yeah, I repeated some stuff over and over again. It's just... How? My head is spinning around because of this one thing. And it's kind of pissed me off too, because then yet you bring him back, and yet you could obviously bring back Nick. He only got shot in the chest. You can bring back Glenn. You can bring back Carl. And yet you're bringing back Troy. How? Now they're dealing with like radiation stuff, and then so you can live with zombie bite. And this kid, Dwight's son, he got bit. He had the radiation, and he lived a few days longer. A bite, if you get bit, you live for about like a day, like half a day, and then after that you turn. And you get bit, you can live a few days now. You can live even longer than that now. Like, I mean, he lived about a week. That was about a week, almost, with the timeline and all that and how it's going. He was there for about a week. Close to a week. Maybe less than a week. 3 days, 4 days. Finch lived more than 4 days with that bite after the radiation experiment thing. Fear is going downhill. A bunch of stuff is happening. I get that I said I can only do 20 minutes. I'm going to do over 20 minutes because this is crazy. With what Fear is doing is crazy. Like, think about it. Like how would this happen? How would that happen? How would this happen? Troy is coming back. A character that's obviously dead. You see him dead. I'm repeating stuff again. Okay, calm down. I'll see you next one.